guys, this is ToyTony, and it's been a while since we've done a video, but we're back and we're going to look at the new Savage World Series 2 ThunderCats. They just came out. I just got them. They're sitting here in front of you. We're going to look at them on the card, and then we're going to bust these babies off the card and show you what they look like when we play with them a little bit. So anyway, we'll start with the Tigra, and we can show you the card. It looks like the Series 1 cards. The design is great. I really like the way Funko put the artwork together on these. They're vibrant. On the front, they have a little inset picture of each of the individual characters. You can look at Tigra, and then we can look at Jackal Man, and we've got Monkeyin, and we also got Cheetara. And this is the first time that Funko has put a female in the ThunderCat line. And so I think they're great, and they're very reminiscent of the He-Man 5.5 inch figures that came out in the 80s. So if you look at the front, like I said, they have an inset, and then on the back, we have Series 1 and Series 2. Anyway, I haven't opened these up yet, but just on the first look, this Series 2 seems to have just a little bit more detail. And I mean, just from looking at them, I really like the look, especially of the Cheetara and the Monkeyin. It's like, wow, like the sculpting details are amazing. The paint seems to be spot on. The quality issue is I buy these to take to the toy shows, and so I bought 2 cases of each, and we went through all of them, and they seem to all be intact, no broken limbs, there's not even a bend on the card. So everything came in nice and super clean, and no dings, tears, or bends. So anyway, we're gonna take these off the card now, and we're gonna see what they look like individually. So stay with us. Well, now you can see that we've taken these babies off the card, and we also have them with their weapons, and I think they look really cool. We'll pick up Cheetara first, since she seems to be the hardest one to stand up, and they've got like 6 points of articulation, because they've got their legs that move up and down and side to side, and their arms move up and down, and their head goes up and down. It's not on a ball joint. It's like the old style action figures, so it just goes side to side. And they have waist, so that's kind of cool. They do have a waist, so you've got the 6, I guess it's 6, or is it 5? It's actually 5, right? I can't count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6, I was right. So anyway, she looks really good. The joints are nice and tight. She comes with her stick, which it's kind of eerie because I know it's molded out of plastic, but the way the grooves and the cuts and everything that are on it, it feels like a piece of wood. It's really crazy looking. We were talking earlier about, quality control, and of course, right out of the gate, they looked great, but once we started taking them out of the package, we found that Cheetara has, as you can see, has 2 left feet. So we're having a real hard time standing her up. So that kind of sucks. I know things like that happen, but it's kind of a bummer when you take it out, and we wondered why it wasn't standing up so good, and that's because he has 2 left feet. So anyway, you go, girl. We'll put you back over here, or we'll let you lay down, and then we'll go to one of the villains, because we want to be equal here. We don't want to do all heroes and then go to the villain. And this, I think, is probably my favorite one of the 4, the Monkeyin. Again, their legs are on ball joints, so they move side to side and up and down, and the arms on these, they just go up and down. They're not on any kind of a ball joint. And of course, they have the heads, which the heads on these things are nice and tight. I was trying to do it off camera. This one really doesn't move that good. So there's very limited motion on the head on this one, and then they have really nice waist movement. So you should get some nice posability out of these for your collector's figures. And again, they're very reminiscent of the He-Man figures because of the way they're built. They've got the knee bends and the elbow bends, and you should be able to do all kinds of fun things with them. Okay, and now we're going to look at his weapon. He comes with the Morning Star, and what's so cool about it is it's very flexible, so you can get some movement out of it, and I like the way it looks. And it does have a really nice paint job on it. They put some nice metallic silver on it and some browns, and then again some more silvers here. It fits really tight in his hand. My only problem, but again I understand because these are supposed to be reminiscent of 80s toys, is if you had a wrist joint you could do a little bit more with it, but this is all you're going to get. So anyway, but again, for what it's supposed to be doing, I think it looks good. His hat is perfectly molded on there, and that's something that's a little different from the old one. But anyway, we will look at that comparison in a little bit here. We're going to move on, and we'll jump back on our hero side. And we've got Tigra. And again, all of these come with very tight joints. If you can look, they're super tight. So I really like that about them. And the waist, again, moves side to side, and the legs are they have the most range of anything because you can go up and down and side to side, so you can do all kinds of things. You can put him in a setting pose, or you should be able to get probably more out of these characters than you could out of the original 80s He-Man. And again, up and down on the arms, and the head moves side to side, and it's a lot better range of motion on Tigra than we had on Monkeyin. His weapon is awesome. It's painted very nice. I mean, it looks very cool. Again, it's got some flexibility, like the Morning Star that Monkeyin had, and so I would think that his whip looks really cool. I like the red paint on the ends of it, and the handle has a nice brown handle, so that looks very cool. So again, I think these are really awesome and make for some great posability. So we're going to put him back over here and see if we can get him to stand back up, or if not, we will put him with Cheetara if he doesn't want to stand up. He's sleeping. Okay, last but not least, we've got Jackal Man. And Jackal Man, he's really cool too. I think the villains in this set are my favorites. They just seem to be, they seem to stand out a little bit more to me than the heroes. Again, we've got our side-to-side arms and our up and down and side-to-side on the legs. And we have the wonderful waist movement. And of course, the head moves side to side. So, and he comes with his wonderful axe spear weapon, and what I like about it, and I'm going to take this one out to show you again, you got the brown handle and the silver. It's almost kind of a gunmetal. It looks really nice. These weapons are, I mean, even though we have some flexibility in some of these are nice, hard weapons. I mean, they're going to hold up. They're not going to droop. I know sometimes you get a really cool weapon and you put it in your figure and it starts to bend and everything. These are going to hold up. I think they look very nice. So anyway, this is ToyTony, and I hope you've enjoyed our video. And remember, you're never too old to love toys. Until next time, we'll see you soon.